In the early morning in Zhangzhou, Fujian, the coastline was battered repeatedly by towering waves. The air was thick with the scent of sea salt and humid heat. This storm, named Podul, made its second landfall before dawn, pushing a rainy season defense effort across multiple southern provinces to its peak. Its impact has already extended from the coast to farmlands, mountainous areas, cities, and transportation networks far inland. Podul first became active over the South China Sea, gradually weakening under the influence of upper-level atmospheric circulation and changes in sea surface temperature. However, after entering the Taiwan Strait, it drew on abundant warm, moist air and regained strength. On the morning of August 14th, the storm made its second landfall along the coast of Zhangpu County in Zhangzhou City, Fujian Province. By that time, it had been downgraded to a severe tropical storm, yet sustained winds near its center still exceeded 100 km per hour, powerful enough to trigger storm surges and drive up wave heights. Historical meteorological records show that this weaken first, then intensify again pattern is not uncommon, yet it often complicates disaster preparedness and response. The storm's rain bands covered a vast area, stretching from the coast of Fujian all the way to Guangxi and Guangdong, and further inland into Hunan and Guizhou provinces. In parts of Fujian, Guangdong, and Guangxi, rainfall totals exceeded 150 mm in less than 24 hours, placing drainage systems under near-constant strain. For southern regions already battered by multiple rounds of heavy rain, such volumes not only bring urban flooding but also heighten the risk of rivers and reservoirs overflowing. In mountainous regions, soil saturated by weeks of continuous rainfall has reached its limit, meaning that any further downpours could trigger landslides or mudslides. Along the coast of Fujian, rescue crews worked through the night to reinforce seawalls and inspect drainage channels. In low-lying communities, residents used sandbags and wooden planks to build temporary defenses. Mountainous areas in Guangdong and Guangxi received landslide warnings, prompting early evacuation of residents in high-risk zones. Farmers in Hunan and Guizhou halted fieldwork, moved livestock to higher ground, and reinforced farm structures. These urban-rural defense efforts reflect the readiness built over years of repeated typhoon seasons in southern China. The storm dealt a direct blow to transportation. Major airlines across the country canceled more than 130 flights, leaving airport terminals packed with passengers. In the rail sector, sections of high-speed lines in Fujian and neighboring provinces slowed or suspended operations due to safety inspections and water on the tracks. On highways, drivers were forced to travel at reduced speeds under the combined challenges of low visibility and waterlogged roads. In some cities, extreme rainfall alerts triggered temporary school closures, parents picked up children early, and events or conferences were postponed or moved online to reduce travel risks. Hong Kong, multiple heavy rain and strong wind warnings were issued, leading to temporary closures of schools, offices, and public facilities. Public transport services reported delays, and the international airport activated emergency measures to handle flight cancellations. Hillside and riverside communities were given special attention, with authorities advising residents to stay indoors. For such storms, Hong Kong's response procedures are highly structured, from meteorological alerts to municipal action, aiming to minimize risks before the worst weather arrives. People may breathe a sigh of relief upon hearing that a storm has weakened to a tropical depression, assuming the danger has passed. However, this is far from the truth. Even with reduced wind speeds, the system can still release significant amounts of moisture through its rain bands after landfall. Under the influence of the monsoon, residual cloud systems can linger over one area, causing prolonged rainfall. Rising soil moisture levels and increasing river flows can trigger secondary disasters even after the storm's core has dissipated. This is why meteorologists repeatedly stress that protective measures should remain in place longer than the storm itself. To cope with such weather events, meteorological and disaster prevention experts advise the public to follow these guidelines. 1. Stay informed, monitor official updates from the Meteorological Bureau and local emergency authorities. 2. Assess your surroundings, avoid mountain areas with landslide risks or staying near riverbanks. 3. Travel safely, take detours around flooded roads, do not attempt to drive through deep water. 4. Stock essential supplies, keep drinking water, food, flashlights, chargers, and basic medicines at home. 5. Engage in community support. Share information with neighbors and look after the elderly, children, and those with limited mobility. 6. Secure agricultural assets, reinforce farm structures and relocate livestock to prevent secondary losses. Podul is just one example in this year's Pacific typhoon season. The peak period from August to September may bring more tropical cyclones. Meteorologists urge all provinces to maintain a continuous state of preparedness, and for the public to develop the habit of monitoring weather updates and preparing in advance. Disaster prevention is not only about responding to a single storm, it is about managing risks for the entire season. While the storm will eventually pass, the awareness of preparedness should not fade. From the sea to the rivers, from villages to cities, every response effort is a step forward. May this round of defenses in southern China help make every future storm more manageable and less destructive. Thank you for watching. If you found this report helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future coverage. Some footage shown is for illustration purposes and not from the actual event. Until next time, stay safe and stay alert.